Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video we're gonna help you with a little bit with LMU Ultimate force feedback on Thrustmaster 300. So let's just get to it and let's see what's gonna happen. Everything else will be covered up in the outro. Let's get to the video. Alright, here we are. This is the desktop. So I just gonna jump right into it. I'm sorry many of these things. Here is my language, Norwegian. So just bear with me. All you have to do, click on search bar, type control panel, which will be this one here for the Thrustmaster T300. Click on that one and you see this tiny box here, and the next thing you're gonna do is just click properties and you will get this one up. And the next you see I have 560, it's just the preference of how you like to be steering. I found this was working quite good in LMU Ultimate. And for the force feedback I kept it at 75, everything else is 100. I turned on the boost constant plus spring if your Thrustmaster can support it, and buy the game recommended. And that's it for the Thrustmaster settings. You can pause the video if you want it or go back with it. That's the good thing with the YouTube. So let's go to LMU Ultimate. Alright, now we are at LMU Ultimate. Again, you can pause the video if you think I'm talking too fast. And I tried to make this video short as possible for the beginning for you guys, so you can just go and enjoy the game as much as you want. So let's jump into settings. And the next thing you want to go to controls, force feedback, and you can pause the video anytime just to see what I'm using for Thrustmaster T300, which is really good for me. This is for the SF1000. So yes, I have changed this to use constant steering force effect on. I don't know what it does, it just helped me giving more force feedback on. And force feedback strength 55, and it's still got very strong force feedback for me that has had DD2 wheel of Phanteks before. I kinda have that kind of feeling in a lower resolution for that Phanteks. And everything else, invert force feedback, you have to take this on and off, depends on how your Thrustmaster or any wheel in general is set. So you have to check it. If it's wobbling back and forth, you just have to take it on, or if it's on, then you have to take it off if it's wobbling. So it's just inverted or normal verted, so yeah. For the calibration, it's just normal. Steering settings 560 on, and I set this here off just to put it on the 560, which is my steering wheel, which helped me quite a lot. You can again pause the video if you think it's going too fast around. And that's about it. Now I will cover everything else on the outro, and that was basically the video. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you will enjoy LMU Ultimate. Thank you. Alright, here we are. This is the outro of the end of the first helping. Now I can talk a little bit slower. But yeah, you can again pause the video as much as you want. Just to see what I am using on this one here. I use racing line off. I like to learn to drive without anything else but the track. I use auto clutch, steering help off, opposite lock off, braking help off, stability control off, spin recovery off. It just depends on how you like to drive, or if you need some assistance. It's just preference. Invulnerability, I had just ticked that on, because when I race against AI and just go to practice, it's more easier to just race simpler enough. Auto shifting, I tick that off. Anti-lock brakes off because these cars doesn't have ABS. But it's again user preference. If you would like to have a little bit more safer brakes that you don't lock up the tires, then you can put it on to low or high. But I prefer it to off because these cars that we race in Le Mans Ultimate doesn't have ABS. Auto blip, I have that on. Revs after downshift. Auto lift, I have ticked that off. Hold brakes until the pedal is pressed, so it will automatically hold the brakes. For some reason, it seems like it doesn't work properly yet, but I have it on. Same with the clutch. To start engine, I tick those on because I'm very more focused into driving. Auto headlights, I also tick that on because it can just tick. If it's going night, it will just turn the lights on automatically for me, so I can just focus on driving. AI strength, it just user preference on how fast you are and be very competitive against the AI. AI is quite fast. Aggression, I have ticked it on 50. That seems like they have been very good with that for now. Before I had down it to 25 or 20. That's how I managed to drive it when Le Mans Ultimate was newly released. And for controls, again, this is just user preference for each and everything. Again, you can pause the video if you want to use any of this. But this is very not usable. So for graphics, I am streaming and I use borderless and I have 165 Hz on my screen and the second screen has 60 Hz, so it will be very laggy on the other screen, so it'll be hard to catch up to the stream chat. So I use a video vertical sync. For some reason it works. It reduces the lag on my 60 Hz screen as the seconder that I can read chat and follow the stream on with. So that's been very helpful. If I have those vertical sync off, it will lag terribly in game or for the chat and everything else. So I have turned FSA off. If I have turned it on, it will be very sufficient hard work on my PC, and it will also lag even more on the 60 Hz screen if you don't have that matches up to 165. I tried to reduce the main screen to 60, but didn't work out. So vertical sync works perfectly fine, no lag, no issues. Again, you can pause the video. I have ticked this on medium. I probably can run it high, but I am not so much into details. So this is basically what you need. This is what Michi Hoyer has put in his settings. So it's basically the same that he has on here. Sound, I have 256. Spot to detail, I turn it off because I'm using Crew Chief. Spot to lap times, never. Speaker configuration, auto, default, ARTF, that's what I'm using. I'm using immerse or broadcast, so you can use one of them. For now it seems like I am using broadcast. I thought I had immersive, but it's broadcast. Master volume, that is just dependent how loud it is compared to your mic on this one here. Same with the onboard volume and everything else. So that's it for this outro video, and I hope this was very helpful, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you all for watching, and have fun racing Le Mans Ultimate. Take care.